WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
It is 4:30 on this Tuesday morning. I'm Matt Barquero.
I'm Caitlin Smith, joined by Chief Meteorologist Christine Ferreira, checking out our forecast.
Good morning. Another cold start, another frosty start for you. Let me show you what we have outside right now. It's been mostly clear overnight. A couple of high clouds scooting by to our south, leaving us with clear skies at the time being. Look at these numbers. We have 30 in Selinsgrove, 39 in Harrisburg, 38 for Lancaster, while it's 28 in York and 40 degrees in Carlisle. So just a little bit of a breeze will keep your temperature up this morning. Here's the 12-hour forecast. We're going with a high of 58 today. Again, a day much like yesterday. We start out with sunshine, the cold temperatures, and then get close to 60 in the afternoon. I do think we'll see a little more cloud cover toward afternoon, toward evening, and then we'll talk about our rain chances later this week coming up. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Christine. Faculty with HAC, Central Pennsylvania's community college, set to rally outside the Farm Show complex today in Harrisburg ahead of what they say could be a worker strike. This is set for 5 o'clock before their final negotiation meeting with HAC's administration. The union says if the administration does not deliver what the union calls a serious contract proposal, a strike is inevitable. Workers already voted to authorize a strike, so it could be called at any time. The union says the faculty has not given a raise to them in 3 years, while other staff and administrators have gotten yearly raises.
Well, teachers in the Shippensburg area school district now say with community members they have walked into that school board meeting. We told you about this yesterday. The meeting was last night. The teachers union is continuing to negotiate contracts with that district. So this month, the district did share details of the contract, which includes a salary increase of just over 4% and paid time off incentives. Teachers say the benefits don't meet their needs, but the school board members argue there isn't enough money to be allocated without cutting costs in other places.
I'm not talking about just the salary. It's that encompasses the benefits as well. And the district wants to offer one thing, and we don't really want to take it. and we've been back and forth like we do at the bargaining table, and both sides offering concessions here and there.
Earlier, the school district released its latest offer, which includes a 4.295% salary increase over a 4-year period.
And the school board are meeting again tomorrow. And in the next half hour, News 8's Jacob Hunsaker, we will have details on the specifics in that proposed contract and how both sides are responding.
The West Shore School District now has an opening on its school board after one of its members suddenly resigned. Former board president Heidi Thomas did not explain her departure, and News 8 could not reach her for comment. The board accepted Thomas's resignation without discussion and is now looking to fill that role. The board says it will interview and vote on candidates to fill her seat, with whoever they choose needing to hold that seat until the end of Thomas's original term, which was 2027.
City leaders in Lancaster are preparing for the winter months and working to handle the number of people experiencing homelessness in the city. The zoning board ruled to allow Tenfold, which is a temporary homeless shelter, to stay open during the day and also provide overnight housing in extreme weather conditions. City leaders also talked about homeless sweeps, which is when law enforcement removes people who are living outside from public spaces.
There is no end solution. The plan is always to sweep people from one place to another place where they will be swept again, where they will be swept again, where they will be swept again, where eventually they will end up in prison, which is the only form of affordable housing we still meaningfully invest in.
Tenfold is expected to operate from November, which starts Saturday, until March.
In Lancaster, Democratic Representatives Izzy Smith-Waddell, who you just heard from, and also Nikki Rivera, are having a town hall today on Medicaid. Lancaster residents will be able to ask questions about any changes with Medicaid that are upcoming and how you can get coverage if you don't meet the program's requirements. Tonight's town hall will be at J.P. McCaskey's high school cafeteria from 6 to 8.
More than 2 million Pennsylvanians will lose access to SNAP benefits starting Saturday because of the federal government shutdown. The Trump administration says it legally cannot use contingency funds in the U.S. Department of Agriculture to cover food stamps for millions of Americans. Democratic lawmakers, though, say the administration always has the authority to tap into those funds in an emergency. According to the USDA, more than 42 million Americans are on that program, which is meant to help low-income households buy food.
The Lincoln University community is healing and reflecting after one person was killed, 6 others hurt in a shooting on campus. Classes at Lincoln, which is in Chester County, were canceled yesterday as the investigation into the shooting continues. This happened Saturday night during the school's homecoming festivities. The Chester County DA says a 20-year-old man died and a student and alum are among the 6 who were hurt. One person is in custody, and officials believe there was more than one shooter.
I think people are reeling. We all know what a vibrant, beautiful, peaceful, creative, smart place it is, with people who work so hard to have a positive impact, and to have this happen when everybody was just trying to have a good time is heartbreaking.
Our NBC sister station in Philadelphia says the university's president is expected to speak about the shooting today at noon.
All formal team activities for the men's lacrosse team at Messiah University in Cumberland County, including practices, have been suspended over allegations of hazing. School leaders suspended the program temporarily as they investigate several reports of hazing involving members from that team from in September. A spokesperson for Messiah's athletic department says the allegations qualify as hazing but do not include violence. The school says the suspension of team activities is not a formal disciplinary action. It says it's to prevent potential retaliation during the investigation. The university says it will post the outcome of that investigation on its website.